I was an assistant cameraman in that movie. I used to suggest him the angles and shot compositions and all that. He liked it very much. And one of those shots which actually gave me a break, he gave me a break because of that particular shot. It was a difficult shot. I kept the camera in the close-up through the mirror and then panned the camera to the hero, Devanand, and he starts moving towards the dais where the dance is going on. And with him, I move slowly and compose the dancer, and he goes and sits on a chair in the foreground. So this was a shot. It was not just a panning shot. It was a trucking and a dolly movement like that, from top to lower level and go forward. So 3 movements it had, which was rather difficult for that particular cameraman to operate it. The reason being he was a little fat, see? And Gurudat liked the shot very much. He said, Murthy, from next picture onwards, you will be my cameraman. Only he always found difficult to find the very first shot of a scene, how to start with. He had decided to picturize the song in the swimming pool, first of all. So then we went together with full crew, of course, the camera and everything. Then he took his viewfinder to find out an angle to how to start the song, the very first shot of the song. So I went on taking the viewfinder, looking through the viewfinder from all corners of the swimming pool. He wasn't satisfied at all. Then he decided, no, I don't think I'll be able to find an angle today. He just said, pack up today. That's all. We couldn't do it that day at all. We packed up, no shooting on that day. So next morning we went again. Then the very first angle, when he saw through the viewfinder, this is it. We kept the camera here, playback, one rehearsal, and then shot was set. The popular belief in those days was mid shots and long shots, and mostly a little bit wide angle lenses like 40. 50 was that is the maximum lens, sort of long focal length people used to use it. But whereas Gurudat used to I want much closer shots and for more expressions and subtle expressions. So he told me, why don't you use 75 and 100 millimeter lenses? I said, why not? So how would the movement look? I said, it should look beautiful. We'll try. We started doing it. Then it became so popular. So people started saying whenever I was working with the other cameraman, Gurudat style mein jara 75 lens, 100 lens laga ke picture. Sometimes he used to become a little bit angry and say, hey, Murthy jara jaldi karna, come on man, do quick, what is this? In the afternoon or maybe in the morning times, the sun rays comes through that, the sunlight falls somewhere, where due to the dust in the studio, a parallel beam is seen, which gives a beautiful effect. So once Gurudat asked me, Murthy, can you give that effect? I said, I can. Suppose I get focus spot lights. It gives that effect. It's a focused beam you get, but it's not a parallel beam. It's a divergent beam like this, So which I didn't want it. Then I was thinking over that. So second day or the third day, during lunchtime, just like that we were sitting, and our makeup man was just passing like that with his mirror, keeping in his hand. When he was passing like that, the reflection from the mirror, it came like that, Then I saw that parallel beam. I said, that's it. So in the afternoon, I told our production people, please get me 2 big mirrors. One I kept outside on the terrace. From there, I reflected the light to the inside on the catwalks to the another mirror. From that mirror, I diverted it to whatever angle I want. And a little bit of dust and smoke. He had, I should say, sort of jeweler's eye. Just as a jeweler can find out which is the best diamond or the qualities of the diamonds, He had that knack. Whenever he meet people, if you talk to them, he would understand, yes, this man has got something. I should extract from it. So he had that knack of extracting from the person his best. That's how he had been very successful in having a good team. He had that knack. It's something remarkable. The moment I heard the news, of course I was a little oppressed, completely down with my mood. I couldn't even reply on the phone, what has happened? How could it happen? And after some times, maybe you may call it selfishness, I thought my technique is also gone with him. And I thought I lost a good person and also my technique.